bad as you feared?
No, no, not as bad. So there is a chance. There is a chance of him playing tomorrow. Let's wait and see, but there is a chance.
And with Ben Davis, do you think he'll be ready by the time Villa and the Champions League come around?
I believe so. He's training with us since yesterday. Of course, after tomorrow, the boys are going to have some time, but not him. He has to stay and work. So when we start the week of Aston Villa, he will be training with us fully. So if everything goes well, he will be good for the Villa game.
Now the dust has settled on January, a couple of midfielders in, they've taken to the Premier League well. A couple of unsettled players left, which must help things, but no striker after all. Out of 10, how would you rate January for Spurs?
We got a very good player on Steven. We got a good kid with a good potential to develop on Jetson. I would say we also lost a fantastic player because people cannot judge Christian for the last season. Has to be judged for 6 seasons where he showed in the club and in the Premier League his top quality. So we found our balance there. We lost a fantastic midfield player. We got a very exciting attacking winger and a young boy in midfield that can give us solutions without injuries. I would say yes, good, because one player that gave 6 years is leaving, but an incredible, exciting prospect is coming. I would say very, very good. But we had these problems with important injuries, and of course, our squad in this moment is not as good as it can be. So when our injured players are back for the next season, of course the squad will be much better.
Because you're beating the champions and undefeated in 5, won 3 of those, is that papering over the cracks in terms of not having Harry or a replacement?
We do our best, we try our best, and I think independent of any analyze anyone can do about our last matches, there is one thing that I think is clear at the eyes of everybody, which is the group is together. The players are fantastic guys. They fight for each other, they fight for the club, and even in difficult circumstances, we are a difficult team to play against. And in difficult circumstances, we are normally always giving opponents a difficult match, winning or losing. But I don't think any team in this moment is really enjoying to play against us, because we, again, winning or not winning, we give difficult matches to opponents. And I'm really proud of the group, and everybody is giving his maximum, and that's what we are going to do match after match.
You've gone viral again, in a good way, yours and Yao's reaction to Raheem.
In a funny way. I'm not saying it in a good way, I'm saying in a funny way. I think that the fact that now is allowed to have the screen in front of us, I think is not good for the emotions, for our emotions, because we watch, and we watch exactly the same as the VAR is watching. And by decisions, the referees, they don't see it as well as we can, because the referees, they are on the pitch. And of course, as I was saying the other day, it's 200 miles per hour, and it's very difficult for them, and sometimes they don't see things the same way we do. But the fact that we have the screen in front of us, and that is allowed now, because if you remember 2004-05, I tried to go with a screen to the bench, and I was forbidden by the rules. In this moment, you are allowed, so I don't think it's good for the emotions. And my reaction was just based on I could watch everything on the screen. So I watched the Dele Alli situation, I watched the penalty, I watched the pretending penalty, I watch everything. So that creates emotions. But okay, I went viral for the wrong reasons, but that's the way it is.
It shows passion then, fans like passion.
You know, fans like passions, but sometimes the rules don't allow passion. You kick a bottle of water, you show passion, but you go to the stands. So sometimes we have to control. But the fact that I was watching on television, on the screen, I was immediately very, very upset with the fact that Sterling didn't get the red card. And then that situation happened again, and in 1 minute I was laughing, the next minute I was fuming, but with respect to the refs.
At least you were there to be filmed, to show passion. You were on the bench, you're always on the bench, you take the cups very seriously. That's why you've won so many of them. Would you ever consider not turning up for the first team game?
Only one FA Cup. Only one. But I want to try a second one. So if you ask me, I know where probably the direction goes. If you ask me if I prefer to play tomorrow or have the boys already in holidays, I prefer to play tomorrow, because to have them on holidays would mean that we were knocked out in the first match in Southampton, and is better a draw. Is another extra effort for the boys, and we don't have many of them in this moment. But I prefer. I think the fans, they also prefer. They have been in the stadium against Middlesbrough in the second game. I think they are going to be tomorrow again. So let's go. We are in the competition. So until we are going to fight.
Just a final one about a VAR survey that Sky Sports have carried out. Fans seem to be fairly disappointed so far with the way it's performed. 75% want to keep it, but want to see changes, given a rating of 4 out of 10 so far. Would you agree with that?
I think if they watch Gallagher comments, they will give 10 out of 10, because for Gallagher everything is correct. He could even find a way to say that Sterling was not a red card. So if you give more screen time to Gallagher, I'm pretty sure that will go 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10.